Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to Modded Megaquarium. We're going to be doing something slightly different today. Bosjesman, one of the modders over on the community Discord, has released a few different mod packs over the last couple of weeks, and we're going to have a look through them today. We're going to do a little mini showcase through his mods because he's released some really nice stuff, but we're going to add into our game. But I want to show you through them first, just because there's a few things that are completely different and we haven't seen before with this. It's stuff which has been asked for many times, and finally we've actually worked out how to do it all. So first of all, there's the tanks. We'll have a look at the tanks that he's made. You've seen a circular tank already, this guy here. However, he has also made a small circular tank, so we're going to place that on nearby. So you can see it's just a little bit smaller. And he's actually made some stuff to go into this as well. So recently you have seen in my series, you've seen a large kelp which goes into one of these and also goes into a mega tank as well. So if we grab a mega tank, we'll just place that down on here, and if we place these in, which is a large kelp in here, you'll see they go all the way up to the top, all the way up to the top of there. However, the problem with these in the past has been, if we grab a, say, a large tank, the large tunnel tank, we grab one of these out. These, if we get the large kelp, they actually stick out of the top of this, like that, and they don't look too good. So, to counteract that, he's made this slightly smaller tank here. You can see it is just a little bit taller, a little bit smaller, and it also doesn't go down so far. So this one's based on the mega tank, this big circular tank here, and this one I think is based on the Belfast tank. So it does only have a 1 deep, whereas this is 2 deep down. So if we grab now a medium kelp, and then that will go into this one. And so we can see this is modelled so that it fits into just that area there. So now if we grab out another large tunnel tank here, and we get the medium kelp. Now this is designed to go all the way up to the top of these. And so they will work perfectly in there without sticking out the top like the large kelp does. So that's one thing. So we've seen this type of thing before, but I really do like the idea of being able to put stuff in these, like custom plant life and stuff. And he also has done, if we get another one of these small circular tanks, I think he's also released this tall rock cave here, and so that is designed as well to go into here, and these look amazing. They have coral on them, so you have various different corals on them, and they have some kelp in there. So now in this one tank we have, I don't know if we can actually see what we've got in here. I can't remember if we can or not. No, it doesn't look like we can. But this gives you, let's have a look in here. It gives you 4 rock, 4 vegetation, and 12 cave. Now these ones, these corals on here are just for decoration, so they don't need any looking after at all, so far as I know. However, that does bring us into the next bit. We're going to get a mega tank. No, actually, we'll have a look at the other tanks first. So he's got a tiny tunnel tank here. And this was an idea which has been passed around the modding community about having a tank which is a tunnel but is only 1 deep on either side. And so we can see we don't have any way of actually lengthening this. I've just been trying to lengthen it that, and that is all it is. That's what this is. This is just a tiny tunnel tank that can't be changed at all. But it does give you a really nice way of having tunnels from room to room within your aquarium with a decent amount of size. I mean, it's only 36, so it is a fairly small tank. But I couldn't see whether, this is one of Marnit's tanks here, I couldn't find a way of actually lengthening that tank. So let's just have one more try, and we'll grab tiny tunnel tank, Yeah, no, I'm moving my mouse here and I can't change the size of it. So that is just the size of this one. But in here, of course, we can place... well, actually, I wonder if we can. I don't think we can actually place those in now because these medium kelp are actually 2 by 2, so we can't place the medium kelp in there. So we may end up bringing out a 1 by 2 or a 1 by 1 medium kelp for these tanks. But we can place in, say, the regular kelp into there. We'll come down and we'll have a look what that looks like. So that is the size of these. But I do want to grab out a mega tank so we can have a look at the really good stuff that he's brought out. And some of the stuff that has challenged the way that this game works. Which is the real reason why I wanted to make this mod showcase as well. So we'll go into here, we'll scroll down, we'll see if there's anything else that we haven't seen. We'll see a large tunnel tank, we've seen a tiny tunnel tank, and we've seen Marnit's ones before as well, and Toxo's small podium tank. So we'll get a mega tank, we'll bring that out to its largest size, why not? Crazy huge tank. He is also looking at making, I think he's already done it, a mega tank with tunnels running through it, and also a mega tank with a little space cut out in the middle, so you can actually lock a member of staff into the centre of this tank if you wanted to. Or you could have a pump in the middle of there to daisy chain off onto other tanks, so you can more easily manage the needs for this huge tank here. So what has he done? He's created some corals, but these corals are unlike any of the corals we've seen in the game so far, and they are absolutely amazing. I love these things. So if we come into our scenery stuff here, we've seen this tall rock cave already. So we've got one of those, but this doesn't actually do anything. However, if we come into the fish and we scroll all the way down to the stony corals, you can see here we have medium coral rock, long coral cave, small coral rock, 1, 2 and 3, coral overhang, coral column. So these ones are actually living. So we see they have needs, insufficient light, so we can't actually put them in here to manage them. So that might actually be something we want to do, put them into something we can actually use. The largest thing we could use would probably be actually is it a large tunnel tank? Can we put lights on this? Let's have a look. Get some mega lights. No, we can't. So it'd actually be, what, a lagoon tank? Let's just see, can we actually put lights on here? Nope. So it'd probably be a lagoon tank. I think we need a really big, huge lagoon tank to be able to showcase some of this stuff in. So we're going to get a lagoon tank. And we're going to get a few of these. Just so we can have a look at these things. And put them right in the way of the sun like that. So in this one, let's have a look. Let's get away all of this. And we scroll down on here to the stony corals, medium coral rock, so we've got one of those in, and these actually have needs. So we have 20 light they need, so we can put the mega lights on all of these. There we go. And you can see water temperature is too low, so we need a heater. So we'll come over into here, we'll grab a mega heater, stick that onto the side. Poor water quality. So we'll also come into here, we'll grab a large triple filter. And there we go. And it also needs feeding. So we'll get a zooplankton. Zooplankton just there. So now we actually have just a rock in here, but it counts as living. So these are so cool. Does it give any prestige? Let's have a look. No, they don't have prestige by the looks of it. So the long coral cave, this is a big long one, just like that. I'll actually put this one into a separate tank so we can see it properly. Just look at that. We do need, again, a heater. We'll put heaters on all of these. And we'll add in a triple filter on them as well, just so we can see it without all of the other stuff that it needs. So there we go. We'll come down to base levels, probably the easiest way to see it. And that looks amazing. So these are custom rocks that he's made, and put corals just all over them. Looks incredible. Let's have a look at another one. So in here, get rid of the long coral cave. So what else has he got? We've got the medium rock, we've got the small rocks as well. Now these are just 1 by 1. So you can actually place these around pretty much wherever you want. There's coral, small rock 1. There is small rock 2. And there is small rock 3. So we've got lots of different types. And then we have the coral overhang. Now these are unlockable at various different levels. I know the long coral one is level 12. So you don't get this one till level 12. But it does look just so good. And then, yeah, all of these need, this one needs 15 light, 15, 15, 20 with coral overhang and a coral column. And yeah, that's it. The medium coral, long, small, 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 coral overhang, coral column. So that is all of these ones that he's made. And they look so good. So if you haven't checked out his website, if you haven't modded this game before, this is one that I would really recommend getting. It is a more advanced feature because you do have scenery now that you do have to look after, but you can use them just like any other corals. It's just they're on rock, and they do add their like all the stuff that a rock would add. So this adds 8 cave, adds 2 rock, whereas this one here, this large one, adds 20 cave and 4 rock, whereas these small ones, have a look at the small ones, these do add 1 rock each. And there we go. So now I've added a few staff and let some people in just so I can showcase the next couple of things. So he's released 2 other tanks. The first one is a pond tank, and this is growable from size 3 up to size 5 by 5. So we'll do that. And it has 18 to 50 space. And this guy is a floor level tank, so we can see it's really nice and sunk into the ground there. It's based upon the lagoon tank. So I'll show you that. If we grab a lagoon tank, place it next to it, like this, you'll be able to see just how it's modelled here. It's basically taken off the entire of the top row, or the top of it, and just left it like this. So this is classed as a deep tank. However, it doesn't look great if you put deep water stuff in it. So I'll show you that now. He has added a couple of caveats with these 2 extra tanks. So if we add in, say, some kelp, you'll be able to see that the kelp, just like on the other tanks where the stuff's too big, this stuff does stick out of the water here. So it's not amazing for the tall stuff, so you have to treat it as a shallow tank, even though it does say it is a deep tank. And it is only size 50, so it's not a huge tank, but it is just a really nice effect. The reason why I wanted to have people walking around here is because of the other tank he's released. Now this one does have a couple of teething issues. I can't actually add fish into it yet. It's the same size as the pond tank, but this is the floor tank. And if we add this one into here, you'll be able to see it is kind of similar, but people can actually walk over it. I haven't been able to add fish into this yet. We can add decorations, but you can see people are walking across it. And I don't know if it's something I've done wrong in the mod installation, but if we do try to add some fish to it, just King Demoiselle, there they are. Typical, they are actually going in now. I just tried it before and they wouldn't go in, but now they are. So we can now add some eelgrass into the bottom of this. We'll just do this. And we need the pumps. Just a large triple filter. In fact, we'll do this properly. We'll get a mega pump over here somewhere. Nope. Try it again. Mega pump over here connected to... Right, okay, so we can't actually add a tank pump onto this for some reason. Can we add any of the other stuff? So like a mega heater? Yes, we can. Okay, so that works. And we also need a large triple filter. So that is something to be aware of. One of the teething issues, which I'm sure he will see when he watches this video. And we'll just put a staff door in there. And we'll try and get that sorted out as soon as we can. Let's just see if we can put a basic pump on. No, it doesn't seem like this works with pumps. I didn't see that as one of the caveats that he wrote. Let's just see if it works with this one. Yes, it does work with this one. So I think it may be a line of sight issue. If we add a pump right next to it then, will it be able to do it then? No. Okay, so this floor tank does have a couple of little teething issues which we do need to work out. But the pond tank, obviously, that seems fine. So I'll use this opportunity to showcase one of the other things that he's added. Just one of the other fish that he's added in so far. So on here, let's add again a mega heater just there, and a large triple filter just there, and we'll wall this off like this. Take one of them out, add a staff door in, and now we can just work on it. So what he's added in, and I know we're going to need some orange pellet dispensers for this. He's added in a new type of ray, which is down here, the black diamond stingray. It is a cave lover, needs 4 cave, it is armoured, so it doubles its defence, doubles its size against things that could eat it. So it starts off at size 8, ends up at size 15. It is a tropical water fish as well. So we'll add a few of these into here, you'll be able to see them. And also we do need some cave. So we'll grab out a couple of rocky overhangs. There we go. And so these guys are quite cool. You'll be able to see that the people won't be able to walk over this. But on this one, they'll stand at the edge to be able to admire the fish, but they will actually be able to walk over it as well. There are still a few things we're trying to work out with these tanks. As you can see, there are a couple of little teething issues, but yeah, we're getting better at this every time we release stuff. So anyway, yeah, Bosjesman, his name and everything you need to know about him, all of the website information is down in the description. Come and join us on the community Discord as well. And you'll be able to join in with the modding community. If you have any ideas about what you want to see in this game, about where can we expand, what different types of tanks you want, especially with tanks and scenery is the biggest area where we need inspiration. Obviously with fish, we have massive long lists of fish that we are trying to get out into the game. That takes the longest to get all the animations and stuff. But stuff like tanks and things like scenery is stuff that we can roll out on a fairly regular basis. And there's about 5 or 6 of us in the community that are releasing stuff at the moment. I need some inspiration as well, so anything you think I could add to the game, yeah, let me know. So thank you very much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will see you next time.